Welcome to FOH, people. We've got breaking news. Ken's nephew didn't turn on the fridges at the house that he's staying at Hastings Point, the beach house, the Gargett Beach House, and he's got no ice for his gin tonics. Ken, over to you. Is that correct, Ken?
It is a nightmare. I mean, seriously. It's probably one of the worst things that's happened to the planet this year. A warm gin and tonic. Oh. Fortunately, I have a plan B, as always.
Yeah. Have you got neighbours who talk to you or something down there who could probably give you some ice?
They've just arrived as well, actually. They've arrived after me, so I doubt it.
Really? Yep. Useless. Useless. Is that like a little retirement community? Are you the youngest or the oldest guy there these days?
Well, I got down here. Mitch Ogilvy's next door. Are we recording this? Why are we recording this?
Because I said, before when we started, I said, welcome to FOH, people. Today we got Ken down at Hastings Point. Why don't you think it's recording?
Well, because I just didn't think that my neighbours would be of great interest to people sitting in Timbuktu.
Today on FOH, we've got the Cohiba Siglo 5, 43 gauge by 170 millimeters of absolute pure Cohiba goodness. Love this cigar. Ken, I think you're going to love this cigar. You've had it before.
Yeah, I know.
What's wrong, Ken? What's wrong, Ken?
I'm just, I'll struggle through the seconds.
What have you got? You got a bad one?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be wonderful. Just, those cracks, give it character.
Hang on, let me put you through the complaints division.
That's called the rubbish bin.
No, they're not there, Ken. The complaints division isn't there.
Now, hang on.
We'll sort it to, please put it in an email, send it through, and we'll come back to you.
Plan B, Amontillado Solera 1922.
What? Don't you need ice for that?
No, heathen. You do hope for better cork.
Oh, show the crowd how not to do it. Excellent.
Dodgy cork. Dodgy cork. Hang on. It's not over yet.
Oh, this is precious.
Almost all got out, unfortunately. Hang on.
Just punch it through, yeah?
Well, I could do that, or I could try and actually see if I can get the lot out. And therefore not be drinking bits of dead tree.
Don't just put it through a sieve. Why are we doing this anyway? Why are we doing this anyway? Siglo 5, Ken, you love a Siglo 5, don't you?
Oh, some days you're on fire.
It saddens me to think that's probably one of the highlights of your year so far. It's been getting the cork out of a bottle. Well done.
Bottle from 1922, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have bottles from your birthday. So let's get back into this. We've got...
you don't get any funnier.
Cohiba Siglo 5. Ken, when's the last time you had a Siglo 5?
I had one fairly recently, I think.
Did you?
I think, yeah.
Have we done this review before? Recently? Have we just done this one? But we'll do it again. UBM, FEB 910. Since it's taken Ken 15 minutes to set up, we'll actually come back to you for the last 30. No, we'll get going, but we'll be back with you shortly. Kenny, let's do a quick description of the cigar. It's a beautiful wrapper. It's a beautiful Cohiba wrapper, straight Colorado. Mine just feels a touch underfilled. What are you doing?
I'm getting a lighter. Is that okay? And a cutter.
We're just discussing the construction of the cigar.
When you say we, I'm listening to you.
Aroma at cold is just beautiful.
What, you couldn't get it right up your nose? You tried.
Let's check the drawer out. Yes, and I know I don't use a cutter, so all I do is start here. I just go around the outside of the inside of the cap. The inside of the cap, just go round and round and round. Just snipping it off. And that's what you end up with.
Seriously, people have been arrested for carrying on like that outside schools.
And again, it's a perfect draw, actually. I thought it was going to be loose, but it's actually spot on.
Okay.
Lovely, lovely cold draw. Tea and honey.
I might even take a photo.
Can we just get you to just focus just a little bit on
Possibly.
just cutting it and giving us a descriptor on the draw? I'm a lot happier these days. I've taken up meditation, Ken, and it's taught me peace and not to get so upset with idiots like you.
Whatever made you
So
upset?
can you?
Someone's
What's the draw
yelling in
like?
the background. Quite firm, but
Is
that's
it?
probably 'cause
Really?
I really haven't.
Because you haven't cut it?
I have cut it, but
Oh,
not
yeah.
to the extent that one perhaps should. Sometimes that's the problem with a punch. Sometimes
You need a little bit more.
you do.
The
Does
whole
not
world's
want
waiting on this. Oh, God.
It does not want to be forthcoming.
Have you? Okay, so yours.
Pull out.
I might just have a crack at it. What's the draw like now? What are you doing?
Cutting a little bit off the end. The punch didn't work as well as it should have. So,
Now check the draw. Better?
still firm, but not as firm, and perfectly acceptable. I'm very happy. But then I'm always happy.
We'll be replaying that little segment. He's very happy. Very, very happy. We'll be back with you shortly. Into the opening third of this cigar, Kenny.
Lots of flavour.
Can I?
Honey?
I mean,
Honey?
I've had a lot of really good cigars in 2020. I can't think of too
Some
many.
you
I
remember.
can't think of it. Yeah, I can't think of any that are better than this. This has been beautiful.
This is right up there.
This is right up there. Siglo 5. Lemon
Don't you love
cake,
the skin?
coffee, lemon cake. Oh, how would you describe it?
I'm getting more honey at the moment. There's a touch of caramel, but more honey than caramel. Sponge cake, yep. Touch of that shortbread.
It's gorgeous.
I'm not getting coffee so much.
Milk,
but
it's a light
also
milk coffee.
Black fruits, blackberry.
Oh, yes. It's a stunner.
Yeah.
It's a dead set stunner, people.
Very happy. Very happy.
You know, as someone who pretends to blend cigars and really loves to play around with tobacco, I mean, this is a masterpiece, and I would just love to get anything that's close to this. Anything even come close to this. Beautiful.
For me, cigars are like cars. Worry about them when they actually arrive, and as long as they work, there we go. I don't need to know which leaf is going where. I'm quite happy.
Well,
all right,
well,
I
thank
do
you.
have a bit more interest. I do have more interest in it than that, to be honest. But
Thank you.
this
for
one's
that.
turned
That's
up,
great.
and it's just a fantastic cigar.
Now, how's your? It's not port. What is it again that you're drinking? 1922.
It's Solera
Nice
1922, so it's not all Marquis de Pouilly from Montilla. So I like Montilla. It's a really good area. You would have been to Montilla at some stage in your time in Spain, no?
No.
Tile Albala do you remember we tried, I think it was a 45 or a 46 PX, just a little tiny one a couple of years ago?
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah, yeah.
That was the same mob. Same mob as this. Anyway, what they do with this, the Amontillado, it's a Solera, they started in 1922. So they add to it regularly whilst they take out. So the percentage of 1922 is actually not overwhelming, but that's all right. And yeah, if you have to drink gin and tonic warm, this could be.
What gin are you using?
The Barossa Dry from the Sebblesfield Barossa Valley Gin. These guys make really good gin.
Excellent stuff. Well, I'm glad you were looking after yourself down there. How long are you at the beach for? A couple of days?
A few days. There we are. The Kinafina tonic from New Zealand.
Oh, multicultural you are, Ken.
Oh, well, cigars from
Cuba,
wine from Spain,
tonic from New Zealand. Oh,
yeah.
Lou, tell you what, this is spectacular. We'll be back with you at the end of the second third.
Oh.
Kenny, second, third. How are you travelling there? You got a bit of a wonky burn, but I think that's just where you're outside.
I'm out in
You're
the
outside.
wind. I'm out in the wind. Yeah. The flavours have dropped a bit, but I'm still getting some of that honey, some of that cream.
What is it? A December, February 19. So just 18 months in. It just has mellowed a little bit, hasn't it? Not quite. The flavours aren't quite as distinctive as they started.
No, but it's still thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, for me, it's gone from a 96-point cigar to a 93-point cigar at this point.
I'm probably 94, 95 down to a 92, 93.
Yeah, so not far off.
No.
Just thoroughly enjoyable. Oh.
And look, about half of it to go, so it's got potential to go up or down or sideways or...
Well, I'm glad you clarified that, Ken. So it can get better, can get worse, or stay the same, you reckon? That's why you get paid the big dollars on this program.
How's your water?
Back with you shortly. Kenny, you've got yours has gone hot. You're not happy.
No, it's not. It's not what it was. Certainly not what it was. But I'm in here with the wind.
Yeah.
The wind.
Mine's actually that intensity of flavours is back, baby, and I'm getting all that lovely lemon, honey, milk, coffee, cake. Oh, gorgeous. I'm going to go 94 on this. I'm going to go 94 on the Siglo 5.
I started up around that, but I'm back to about 90 overall.
Guys, if you can, and girls, if you can find some, as they come up, Siglo 5s. I'm going to see if I can get some more 5-packs up. So try them in the 5-packs. And I think you're going to be really, really surprised.
These come up on Bond Roberts often?
Yeah, they do. Siglo 5s come up on Bond Roberts, but the Siglo, so I think this came out of a 5-pack, these. But look, don't go and invest in 25 if you haven't tried them before. Get a 5-pack. I'll do them up as 5s. And that way you'll have some, you can go through them over a period of time, but they're too good not to try.
For me, that first half was absolutely fabulous and right up there and probably better than you even expected. The second half has not been the same, but I suspect that's wind and so forth. And overall, if I had the money, I'd be buying them.
Yeah, mate, I love them. And man, look, and being a Lonsdale, there's nothing not to love. It's
exactly. Isn't that lovely?
Enjoy a couple of days down the beach, Kenny.
I saw someone put up Monty C's on the on Bond Roberts. I'll be watching those very closely.
Now, do you be nice on those? Yeah, I mean, I don't want you to sort of hoard them all for yourself. Let someone else buy a box.
I think it's unlikely I'll be bidding on that box. But no doubt whoever buys it will have picked up the best box of Monty C's ever made.
Going crackers on Bond Roberts, bondroberts.com. Can't miss. There you go. I thought I'd get a little plug in. It's good stuff. Until next week, folks, keep well. Cheers. Hasta luego.